Nice.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully today we do not get interrupted again, because I am actually looking forward to like how Kafka's mission, companion mission ends, because like I said, I've been told before that her companion mission's ending, it depends on the dialogue choices you made, and I made some significant ones, I think, because in her companion mission, you ask questions, Kafka asks questions, and then you decide whether you want to tell the truth or a lie, but you can only tell one truth and one lie. So yeah, so far, it has been very, very, very interesting. Like the fact that we can't tell when Kafka is telling the truth or not. We can only like control our answers is interesting. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Leave me alone. I'm supposed to be fighting these other guys. This way. Hello, sir. Oh, 2 people. Okay, gotta fight these guys, and then I gotta go back and talk to Kafka.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Nice bunnies! I wonder if those ice bunnies would have some kind of significance in March's backstory. Like maybe we find out that she's like, what was her name? From Adventure Time, Bubblegum Princess. Yeah, maybe we find out that March is like Bubblegum Princess, in which that she can create her own people, and she basically came from a planet made by made by her own ice creations. But this isn't about March. This is Kafka's story quest. So Kafka, I'm done. I'm back.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you want to change my prediction, you'll have to put in more effort.
Alright, she predicted that we'd have to fight those people, but also, like, again, like I said before, I don't think she would let us change too much, especially since she seems to be a very adamant believer in Elio's predictions. So, like, if Elio says that we're gonna fight, I don't think she'd let us go against it that easily.
The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young sword master of the Cloud Knights. He will not be an easy foe.
Are you talking about Yanqing? Are we gonna have to beat up the kid again? Come on.
Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again.
You sound so eager. I like it.
Second question. Do you want to see me again?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one.
She didn't ask if we'd see each other again. She asked if Kalis wants to see her again.
As for whether I'd want to, it seems obvious to me.
Is it? Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna choose answers that would hopefully please Kafka, so that I can get like the good ending for her companion mission. So yeah, I want to see you again.
I guess I do want to see her again.
Because I got a lot of questions, and something tells me that whenever we see her or any of the Stellaron hunters, our questions will be answered. Actually, I kind of see the Stellaron hunters the same way, like their role in the story the same way like Dainsleif's role in Genshin is like, where anytime we have a quest that's related to, that has related to Conria or Dainsleif, we will get more information about our missing sibling. So in this case, if Kafka or the other Stellaron hunters get involved in any of the future like main trailblazing missions, we will hopefully learn more about whatever the fuck we are and why we were brought into this world.
So my answer is
I gotta tell the truth. Obey. Okay. I think that means she likes that answer.
Okay, I'm done asking. What a surprise. I can't see through you.
I am a harem protagonist. No one's supposed to be able to see through my stoic visage. Should I remain silent? But wait, if I ask her this, would that count as my second question? Nah, okay, I'll play by the rules of the game and like leave my second question for something a little more, like something I want to know a little more.
Well, it's your turn to ask a question. Come see me when you're ready.
I'm ready now! Kafka! Kafka!
This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't think I can, especially if Elio already told you what I'm
I
gonna
don't know if
ask.
Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. For this question, she'll have to answer according to the rules.
So my prediction is that Kafka was telling the truth back for the first question, so she may
Should I
lie
venture
for this
into a
one.
whole new topic?
Depends. What? Oh. Can I... I want to see what the new topic is, but also can I like go back and like I really want to know about myself too.
Kafka wants me to surprise her. Let's try this on for size.
Okay. So I guess we can't go back. Oh yeah, this is a good way to know if she's telling the truth or not, cause she,
Correct.
fuck, so she was lying before this, so she has a different reason why she joined the Stellar Hunters. Okay.
Very clever. But was it worth sacrificing a question to determine whether the last answer was true or false? Tough to say.
I think it is worth it, because now we know that she didn't join the Stellar Hunters because she wants a specific future. Okay, so she was lying that first time. She joined the Stellar Hunters for a different reason. I see. Good to know. Oh, Yanchi, no, turn away, go away, boy.
Stellaron hunters. The general was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude.
Yanchi, please, I don't want to have to beat you up again. Hello.
Why are you here?
I'm keeping an eye on them to make sure they don't cause any trouble.
Because he was struck by my spirit whisper.
Oh, now you're lying to the
My
kid?
powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought.
Okay, so does that mean that like the Trailblazers, like Kalis' personality of like choosing stuff and making choices that he won't regret, was that all just Kafka? Or does Kafka's whisper have a like time limit? Because okay, I think it does have a time limit, because whenever we fight Kafka as an enemy, like when she uses whisper, it does wear off eventually. And it even wears off on Blade in the story, because if it didn't wear off, then she wouldn't have to use whisper on him like over and over again, right? He just always not remember Jing Yuan, Dan Feng, or Jing Liu. So, okay. Put a pin in the note. Kafka's whisper may not last forever.
Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You
Do I have to?
witch!
I feel so bad for always picking on this kid. Yanting, no! Yanting!
Sword, eat me!
Try that again.
He's just a boy trying to do his job.
He sent a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
I say as I fight him anyway.
My turn.
Leave the boy alone.
Phew.
So I guess it is good that Kafka like lied for us. She basically like gave us an out. That's nice of her.
The truth of
Ow.
life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break.
Yanting, stop making people want to
Hands at the ready.
beat you up.
The strength. Heaven surge.
You actual child.
Rise. Awaken, Thorns. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break.
Punish evil.
Ow.
Try that again.
I'm just warming up.
You can't run.
Lance ablaze. Lance.
Yanqing, why are you this powerful when I use you?
Fighting is
The
meaningless.
tryhards watch this.
Though to be
awesome
fair,
move.
I haven't really built you all that seriously. Still. Ow.
Try that again.
Yeah, protect this Datang.
I've no interest in conflict. The strength. Heavens. Rise. I'm on guard.
Yeah.
Cut through the ranks.
Humans.
You can't run.
Awaken, Thornscape. World cleansing dragon.
I can see how he's Genuine's disciple. I wonder if maybe in the future Genuine will teach him how to
sense
summon
a storm.
a full stand instead of just, you know, one big sword.
I failed.
Yanqing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kid. It had to be done.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time.
I have a feeling that you guys would have, you know, gotten out eventually. Also, Blade is not in the room anymore. He's left. Did he go after Yanqing?
course.
Blade, please.
Sam and
Leave the
Silverwolf
porch
would
out of the
have
boat.
broken us out.
Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
Blady would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair.
Did you guys have a good relationship with the Xianzhou in the first place? Like, at all? Ever?
If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Can I leave
Oh.
now?
There you are. You feeling alright, Blady?
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem.
How should he know to avoid familiar faces if you already, like, wiped out most of his memory of those familiar faces?
Wait, you're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted. I must see them.
Oh? Is he talking about Jingyuan for basically letting him escape? Or is he talking about Jingryu? Or... I don't know, he hasn't seen Jingryu in a long time, so maybe he remembers something that Jingryu did for Yinxing before this? I know he's definitely not talking about Dan Heng, because, you know, whenever he sees Dan Heng, he'll just want to kill him.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next.
I have a feeling that Elio keeps some things from you guys, so as to not affect your decisions too much.
Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
I had a feeling it would. Okay. Is that really everything? Hello? Why are you glaring at you?
I remember you.
Do I want you to remember you? Well, I don't remember. Yeah, well, I don't remember you.
once followed Kafka, didn't you?
Followed.
There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, so this is why I wanted to play Kafka's companion mission, because I wanted to find out more about the plot. Okay. So, maybe this isn't the first time, like, the receptacle Kalis has been activated. Maybe before this, before Kafka shoved the Stellaron inside of him, he was a puppet that housed something else, that maybe he was a vessel for something else before this, and he helped Kafka do this and that. I guess that's why when Kafka first awakened him or Stell, like, one of the first things she asked is if we still remember her. And if I remember correctly, like, she made him forget about her, and she wouldn't have had to do that if Kalis didn't have any idea who she was in the first place. Okay, so standing theory, the receptacle Kalis was a vessel for something else before this, or like has been activated before it housed the Stellaron.
I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale.
Are you saying that you and Silverwolf and Sam and whoever else will eventually die just because you guys are always near her? You all need me alive, don't kill me! Yeah, I guess I should thank her then.
Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost.
Okay, so if you don't know Kafka's, I guess that's to be expected. But what did your deal with Elio entail? What did you get for following his orders? Did you really just join the Stellaron Hunter so that you could, I don't know, hunt Dunhung better? Or is there another reason?
She
Oh,
will
you're
have
leaving?
done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Yeah, I guess I am kind of young. Oh, right. This whole time I've been making jokes about how Kalis is like 2 weeks old. Like, he was only activated, like, a month ago on the space station. But this kind of proves that Kalis is a lot older than we think. He's older than he had a life. He was alive before the space station. So yeah, he may still be young, but he's not as young as I thought. Good to know. And that's it? That's everything? Ah. You both gone? Really? Oh. Okay. Okay. Just leave me then. Huh, that was very interesting. Well then, I guess we're moving on to a different companion mission. Might as well just finish the last companion mission on the space station. Now, I did accidentally activate it and start up.
Where to now?
Okay, since we're on the space station, I guess I should change Kalis to physical. Yeah, so I should let you know that I did accidentally activate a bit of the of Arlan's companion mission while I was messing around off stream. I wanted to pet Peppy, I wanted to play with Peppy, and it started talking. Not Peppy didn't start talking, I mean Asta started talking about Arlan and stuff. So basically, we're trying to figure out where Arlan is, kind of. I don't remember much. I was trying not to pay too much attention because I wanted to focus on it in the stream.
What's next on the agenda?
Okay, so we don't have to talk to her here. Then we'll just go straight to Peppy. Oh, why can't I jump? Peppy, Peppy. I can't. Eee. Okay, hello.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward.
I'm pretty sure people, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to follow the light at the end of the tunnel, buddy.
That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Okay.
Master Capote thinks about me.
I'm surprised that there's someone else on her space station. No, with his own fan club. I thought everyone on the space station basically worships her, though. Should I scoff? I'll just go with the flow.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you?
Have we met before? I
I'm
honestly don't
a bit
remember.
busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later.
It is urgent. Do you not see the little puppy standing back here waiting for your attention? Peppy has questions for you.
Arlan? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location,
So you don't know where he is.
forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Why?
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
I like how sassy Kayla's can get sometimes.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle.
Is it?
Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Is principle really the only differences between a person and a mechanical
Wait a
arm?
minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to focus while Peppy's over there being cute.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki.
Wiki?
This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Are they allowed to use the word wiki in the game? Also, I like how this one person is
Anyway,
basically ignoring everything that's happening behind her.
I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlan recently, and I know where he went.
So, where did he go?
Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlan's secret.
Sperno. Yeah, I'll just exaggerate. Besides, it's not an exaggeration when
Understand
Peppy
what I'm
wants to
trying
see his
say
favorite
at
person.
all. Crises, disasters. These are just mirages.
Peppy wants to
of the
see his favorite
material
person. I will not deny Peppy.
A person's character and the vows of humankind are most precious. They must be protected at all costs.
Well, I made a vow to Peppy that I would bring him Arlan.
All you see are the minuscule risks of the immediate situation. But did you ever consider that if I, Capote, abandoned my principles, then the hopes and dreams of hundreds of fair ladies would be dashed?
Well, good thing for you, Arlan isn't some fair lady. So tell me where he is.
I am their lighthouse, and I will never allow myself to be tainted.
Can lighthouses be tainted? I wouldn't know. I've never been to one. But can they?
Oh, Master Capote is so considerate.
I was gonna ask where Arlan
Wow,
is.
the cringe is strong.
Rich.
Yeah, I need to remember what I came here for.
Oh my god. Oh, we're still. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, I accidentally hit my mic. Hopefully everything's okay. Peppy, I'm so sorry. I couldn't get you the info, but I will keep trying. Also,
Seems like you already know
why the
what kind
fuck
of person
can't
I am.
you just
I'm
tell
telling
me
you,
where he
quit while
is?
you can. Don't waste your time and effort here. You can see that I, too, am quite busy.
Yeah, so if you're busy, then just tell me where he is so I can get out of your hair. Should I keep doing this? Because I really don't want to do this. I'll just keep doing this.
I didn't take you to be so stubborn. The light in your heart has been clouded for too long. But I, Capote, will never give up on anyone. Even if I have to talk through the day and into the night, I will make you understand.
I guess we have to praise him
Wow,
then.
the cringe is strong.
I really don't want to praise him. Alright, Peppy, I'm only doing this for you. Only because you want to see Arlan so bad.
Seems like you already know what. Seems
Why?
like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain
Yeah.
Arlan had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer.
Something tells me he was more anxious to get away from you.
But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult.
Huh?
You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... Aha! No more. No more.
I mean, you didn't really tell us anything useful.
His words match Arlan's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
Arlan's work plan records. I don't think I have that in the inventory, so I forgot what they said. Sorry.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it?
Don't try to gaslight me.
What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlan. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
Can't we just leave him and then go look for Arlan ourselves, physically? Promotion. I mean, if I were Asta, I'd fire this guy on the spot. Well, does she have that kind of power? Or is that just Herda? Because if it's just Herda, then I don't think she'd care, really.
You dare to utter such a threat?
I dare!
Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me.
Oh, you sure about that? Why don't I call Herda right now? I know she won't answer, but why don't I call Asta here right now? She's the one who asked me to find Arlan for Peppy.
Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Oh, buddy, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight I'll give you. Come on. Put him up. Put him up.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
Are you? Are you
Said
really?
the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlan.
Oh, so you were there when Arlan was around. Okay, maybe I should be talking to you.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It makes me tear up.
So it sounds like your fans are a lot more useful than you are. So,
I'm gonna
goodbye.
print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
God damn it, I thought Herta's fans were psycho.
Transcript? They recorded Arlan's conversation with Capote.
Of course they did.
I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
I guess it's a good thing that we threatened to, demote him. Fire him, I guess. Yeah, so... You're useless, Miss Fan. Peppy. Listen, I got a lead for us, Peppy. We just need to talk to his psycho fans. So, hello?
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
Please no.
Ah, I bet you do.
Please no.
You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlan's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
No, I only found out because Peppy let me hear. Don't face, don't fluffy, don't mean, with your little beady eyes.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
Internal testing content?
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
What?
We're on the same side after all.
Are we?
This is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club.
You guys
and I'll
have
toss in an
bundles.
updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
What? Well, at least you're not making me pay for it.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
You guys have, I don't know, cards of him? Pictures? Photos? What? Do I have to read these? Do I have to? The wiki? A photo book? Cards? Okay. I don't know if I have Arlan's, like, thingy on me, so...
Keep at it.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Peppy. Let's just go. Let's leave these people, Peppy. Peppy, come on. If you stay, you'll just lose brain cells. Your IQ level will drop every second. Come, Peppy. Asta! Asta, you really need to, you know, between you and me, I think you need to do some changes in, like, personnel, in the roster, and staff. You know what I'm saying?
Think of the space station as your home.
Is it? I got some clues about where Arlan went.
What happened to you, Arlan? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
So you do know about Capote and his sleaziness. Yeah, I don't want to look at... I don't want to talk about Capote anymore,
Yeah,
so let's see.
I guess that's our starting point.
Mm-hmm. Not yet! I haven't gotten Sila yet! But I will! Before her banner is up. I swear I'm gonna get Sila! Okay, I think the clue about Arlan should be in the wiki.
Even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Herta cares very much about the space station to update the handbook.
Is this an audio transcript?
Oh my god. Ah. Okay, so what I'm getting at is Arlan, maybe he's trying to learn how to say no to an overbearing boss. In this case, I think it may be Herta. In which case, Arlan, buddy, you're gonna need a little more training than this. Red Air Force, what huge problem? What is the problem with this game? Tell me.
Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlan?
So people are just taking pictures of this guy 24/7? Does that mean there's gonna be pictures of me talking to that sleazebag? Oh, please no.
So Arlan did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not that much of a sleazebag if he's helping out Arlan like this, but still.
This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlan's?
Shit, you're right! There is no fanboy in Honkai Star Rail! Wait! Did they just give Genshin all of the fanboys? That's not fair, hold on. No! No, wait! The femboys are my favorite characters in Genshin. I mean, at least my favorite characters to play. Holy shit! Wait, actually, there are no femboys in Honkai Impact 3rd either. Oh yeah, maybe it's just the Honkai team isn't really a big fan of femboys. That sucks. That's a waste. Yeah, it's outrageous. Wait. So we get little chibi lollies like Bailu, which, again, Bailu is a great character. I love her. She must be protected at all costs, but no femboys? That's not fair. Wait, hold on. I don't think there's even, like, femboy models for the NPCs, actually, now that I think about it. We have little kids like the one back there, but... Oh, you're right. Why did I not notice this sooner? I mean, let's be real. Everyone's a little gay. I mean, even if you're 100% straight, you have at least thought of one person from the same sex as, you know, attractive. Everyone's a little gay, and that's fine. That's completely
Against
okay.
the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure.
What the fuck, Arlan?
Yuck, so slimy. Ugh. It does sound like Capote.
But it's in Arlan's handwriting. Oh, was he just, I don't know, writing down what Capote was saying? Yeah, I think
So,
that's enough. I don't want
Trial
to
of the
read any more
heart
of that.
means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. I don't think Arlan finds Asta overbearing. Like, he has no problem with denying her anything she wants. I think he just means Herta.
So that's how Arlan sees me.
the Fate series is not above having femboys. The Fate series is just on a whole other level. Astolfo will forever be the ultimate femboy. I'm sorry, Venti, Zhao. I'm sorry, Fremine, but you guys aren't Astolfo. I'm pretty sure it's not about Asta. I think it's about Herta.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Peppy, come back! Peppy! Okay. Now I keep forgetting we can't jump. Peppy. Okay, now lead us to your master. Look at your tongue, look at your face. Oh, wait. Keep following Peppy. I am at Peppy. Where am I supposed to go? Wait, Peppy is in 2 places at once? Peppy! This may be a controversial opinion, but for the Fate series, like, my favorite ship for Shiro is Saber. I don't know, man. Just girls in armor get to me, okay? Nothing against Rin and Sakura, but Saber is the ultimate waifu for me. Go, Peppy. Go. Go, with your stubby little legs. Lead us to him. You're leading us to a monster, Peppy. Peppy, are you sure about this? Peppy? Now, speaking of Kaguya-bachi, I think they just got a new... Wait, Dan Heng? I couldn't tell it was him from afar, Dan Heng! What are you doing here?
That's Dan Heng and the security department staff.
Ah, I didn't know he regularly did favors for the space station like Kalis. Cool.
There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
Okay, Rin is a great tsundere. I think she is an amazing character as a tsundere. But tsunderes just aren't my thing, you know? I prefer like characters like Saber who are like really strict and stuff but also have a cute side to them. Okay, maybe a character like Kaguya in Kaguya-sama, but she can also be considered a tsundere. It's just she, you know, also is like the strict type with a cute side to her. I like that gap moe. That gap moe is amazing.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
I'll be honest, younger Shiro does, to me, I don't think younger Shiro really deserves Saber. But also, Saber is best girl and she deserves whoever she wants. Yeah. That hung, I'm very surprised to see you at the station.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
That hung, why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you that. I'm here to find someone.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area.
I'm surprised that the Legion just left these guys behind, honestly.
Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort, and stay focused.
Thank you for respecting my choices in waifu.
Yes, Brother Dan Heng.
Oh, you seen Arlan, right?
Yes, he's with March.
March is here too?
But I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Does everyone here know about Arlan's trial except for Asta? And some best friend he is, huh, Asta?
Brother Arlan's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers.
What the fuck?
He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
Honestly, Astolfo is one of those characters that I think can launch 1,000 ships. Astolfo can be shipped with anyone and everyone. Peppy, you're so cute! Stop making those noises! I can't focus on what I'm saying! Also, I'm surprised that they still know what lions and tigers are in the Honkai universe.
trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlan already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
21. Well, I guess the space station is that big, but every day? Why is he still so short then? What trial is it?
It must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
You guys have a waterfall on the space station? Hold on, wait. Why has Herda never showed me this waterfall?
No way. Brother Arlan's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
March isn't really that good at fighting, though. He'd have been better off asking Dan Heng for that.
They're not correct, but not wrong either.
Astolfo and YN, I guess, is what you mean. Astolfo / your name.
Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss.
Oh, right. Would you know anything about that? I don't think Himeko and Welt are really that. You know, Himeko and Welt aren't hardasses. So, like, how could you help Arlan with that?
So, I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
And that makes more sense. He's so paranoid. Dan Heng, why?
I think Brother Dan Heng is pretty smart.
I think he's just messing with Arlan at this point.
Arlan only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol.
You left March to investigate a suspicious crystal? You have that much faith in her not to touch the suspicious crystal? Really, Dan Heng?
That's all?
Yeah, did Arlan tell
gave
you
me
anything
a pass
else?
for access across the space station while on patrol.
Understandable.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlan smashed it down.
So Arlan has his own fan club on the space station too? Arlan, Capote, and Herda each have separate fan clubs? Really?
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlan in combat.
You space station people need to touch grass, I swear. Astolfo and... yeah, Astolfo and you. The perfect pairing. The ultimate OTP. You're peppy.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station.
Okay.
It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss.
What the fuck? Okay.
It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart.
Peppy.
One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it.
Yeah, Peppy's getting bored with this.
Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it.
Huh. So, this is completely unrelated, but when I used to like have to train for public speaking and stuff, I always like trained in front of the mirror because I feel like it's more cringe to like make eye contact with yourself in a mirror than to make eye contact with people in a crowd. So, to make eye contact with an audience. So yeah, whenever I had like debate training or stuff, I'd do it in front of a mirror so that I wouldn't get too, I guess, too anxious in front of an audience, and it does work, honestly. So yeah, if anyone out there wants some tips for public speaking or anything, practice in front of a mirror.
Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation.
I'm surprised Arlan managed to say all of this to you in such a short time.
I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
Okay. So why is he doing all this?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Again, my theory is that he's trying to say no to Herda about something.
Brother
But
Arlan
what
doesn't
is
need
that
a
something?
reason to improve himself. Ugh, you don't understand him at all.
I'm not trying to understand him, buddy. I'm trying to find him.
Brother Arlan is a fierce fighter with an eye for detail. If you don't understand his reason for doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
The what? The alpha? Well,
If you want
okay.
to find Arlan, just contact March.
Yeah, that should be easy. Oh, you're giving me Arlen's ID pass? You guys took a picture of the footprint? And why are you giving me the broken ceiling tile? Yeah, Arlan isn't really very fun to play with, but this is definitely some companion mission. And look at Peppy! Peppy just visits Arlan. I'm only doing this for Peppy because Peppy wants to see him. I also like how Peppy is basically just talking to Danheng, and Danheng is ignoring him. Do not ignore the dog, Danheng! It's rude! Also, I don't know when you joined me, Red Air Force, but when I finished Kafka's companion mission, like, I found out that before this, the receptacle Kalis was activated before, and, like, he apparently was Kafka's assistant or something. And I guess that's why Kafka chose the receptacle to, you know, house the Stellaron. Maybe she knows from whatever time she spent with Kalis or Stel, she knows that they could handle having a Stellaron in their body. Which is very interesting, because before this I thought they were just artificial bodies that Silverwolf or the Stellaron hunters made just for the Stellaron. But no, apparently Kalis or Stel were actual people before this. The security department Alpha Wolf. Honestly, I'm surprised that these people set in this futuristic universe know what wolves are. Would they even have wolves in space? How would they know about the whole Alpha, Beta, Omega thing in space? So Asta, that's our clue for now.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss?
Asta, you and I both know that he is already, like, he already knows how to manage you. So I'm pretty sure he means Herta.
I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
And I know he's not talking about you. Don't worry.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
Honestly, yeah, so this does, Red Air Force, this does make me wonder what their relationship was like before this. Like, were they actually in a relationship before this, or is it more like, more familial? Maybe we find out that Kafka is his sister or something, in which case, please, don't smash. But also, it would also beg the question of why would Kafka want someone she's close to have a Stellaron in them, like basically a bomb, the cancer of all worlds, strapped to their chest all the time, and then just leave them to another company, I guess, and leave them to be with the Astral Express. Why would she separate from us? Is it just because that's the future Elio foresaw, and Kafka wants to have that future more than she wants to stay with Kalis or Stel? Yeah, let's look at the pass.
There's a photo of Peppy on the pass.
As he should have.
I got Arlan to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but is that giving him too much extra pressure?
No, Peppy is not pressure.
Maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
Or maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way to have something to look at whenever he's stressed. I mean, I do that for my pet. I have a cat. I don't have, like, an actual picture, but I do have, like, a fake ID card for my cat that basically has her date of birth and what she looks like and stuff. I keep that in my wallet because I think it's adorable.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlan must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters.
Yeah, I don't think a reveal of them being related would stop people from making fan art. But also, would it make a difference if we chose Kalis or Stell? Does that mean that whoever we chose was... Well, technically, in the story, Kafka was the one who chose our bodies, so did she choose the body that she knew most, that she was most intimate with?
It's Arlan's shoe size, alright? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him.
You could tell that just from the footprint? I don't know what the footprint of my own shoes look like.
Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
Now you're just being dramatic.
Yeah. We need to find Arlan quickly. I need to apologize to him in person.
Also, Peppy is tired. We need to get him to his nap.
Let's get going.
Let's go. Peppy, go. Oh, right. Peppy is in another place. Okay, go, Peppy. Go. Peppy. Okay. Go, stubby little legs.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her.
I mean, we also could have just called March and asked her where she
really
is.
Using scent to track?
I mean, he's a dog. He's a doggo. Go, Peppy, go. Oh, there's March. Go.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
Yeah, nice to see you too, March. Yeah, I'm not saying it makes a difference whether it was Stell or Kalis. I'm just wondering if the whole reason why she chose one of them is because she knows one better than the other. So does that mean the other receptacle, the trailblazer that wasn't chosen, is just someone that she doesn't know, that she's never met? Because like from what Blade said, Kafka, like the one that was chosen, the trailblazer that was chosen, is the one that Kafka, that followed Kafka around before this. So does Kafka just have another person like locked away in reserve somewhere, and she just chose this trailblazer because it's the one she's more familiar with? Like, again, I'm surprised that she would be so willing to part ways with us instead of just using the receptacle that she's, that she apparently doesn't have a relationship with. Yeah, where is Arlan?
He was, but not anymore. He wanted to go investigating on his own, so I let him.
Yeah, I mean, from the player's perspective, we did choose him, but in the prologue thing, Silverwolf was telling Kafka to choose. So technically, Kafka was the one who chose our body. She was the one who chose which body to put the Stellaron in. Yeah, she could also have just chosen whichever body was more appealing to her.
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial.
Arlan, you're taking this way too seriously.
It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me.
So why did you split up?
We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself.
He's trying to henshin?
I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion.
Did that suggestion include taking a break and going back to see Peppy?
I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing.
Well, at least you didn't give him potentially world-ending, life-ruining advice like the one Yuki gave to Geto. I will never get over how she was just trying to help, and she made him immediately go to eugenics. She somehow suggested him to go with eugenics. Oh my god.
But when he heard that, he said Mr. Donhung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks.
What?
Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Sure, come with us. Photo of Arlan's back. March! Why are you like this? Where are we going? Here. Yeah, wait, can't destroy this? No. This is the crystal you guys were investigating?
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear.
Yeah, I mean JJK. I can't get over how Yuki was just trying to help Geto like understand the things he's going through, and she somehow made him come to the conclusion that eugenics is the answer. I will never get over with that. If she'd said absolutely anything else, he may have chosen to stay and not broken Gojo's heart and broken up with him in front of a KFC. She just had to suggest eugenics.
Did Arlan?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you're talking to one right now. I'm here.
I hope Arlan is safe.
Where would he... Stop moving around, Arlan. Oh, there you are. You're just staring at that thing? Arlan? You okay there?
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Really? You never seen a guy like this before? You need to get out more, Arlan. Oh, we don't get to play as Arlan? Okay. It's fine, my Arlan isn't built at all anyway.
The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Rise. Fighting is meaningless.
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
Maki and Nobara, you have good taste, my man. I don't know if you follow the manga, but I just gotta say, after Shibuya, Maki gets way hotter.
The strength. Heaven's surge.
And we're done. Yeah, so I don't know if you follow the manga up to what it is, but Maki definitely I much prefer her character design after Shibuya. She gets so much hotter for me after that.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlan,
Don't cry, Asta, no!
Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure.
Okay, I don't want to spoil this for anyone, but I don't think Nobara is gone, because if we look at the, latest chapters, Gojo didn't see Nobara at the airport. She wasn't there. I doubt she didn't mean that much to him where he wouldn't want to at least see her where he was. Like, he saw the maid. He only spent like 2 days with that maid. The maid was there in the airport, but Nobara wasn't, so that makes me believe that she's still alive. Please let her be alive.
I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
You know what? That voice acting is actually very good. Good job, Asta.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Arlan, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. He and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through.
Do we really? Asta, let's be real. Do we really understand what's going on here?
If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
Now, I refuse to believe she's gone. Not until we get a body. Not until I see a grave. Like, the whole time we thought that her childhood friend was dead, right? And we were proven wrong.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss.
You know, actually, Attack on Titan was supposed to be a manga where everyone dies too, but it just got way too popular that the editors of the manga wouldn't allow that ending. So I'm hoping that it's the same case for JJK. Like, I'm all for authors and creators like getting the ending that they've always wanted, but also I'm not for that if the ending is stupid. Yeah, because like stories where a lot of people die, it's good for dramatic effect. It's good for like giving more, I guess, more weight into everything that the characters do, every decision that they make, you know, leading to people dying, leading to them dying. It's great for conflict and stuff. But also, if you keep killing off characters, you're gonna have to make new characters to like replace the void that they left. And sometimes those new characters, like, you just don't care about them. Like, for me, in Attack on Titan, after the time skip, I didn't care for Gabby at all. Like, I didn't really care about her. I mostly cared about the older characters. So, like, Levi, Hanji, Armin. I mostly wanted to know what they were, what was gonna happen to them. I didn't keep reading for Gabby and for, like, the new characters. I don't even remember most of their names.
And the evidence is...
Yes. What? You just cut yourself off like this? Seriously?
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss.
Mm-hmm.
And the evidence is...
Yeah. Oh. This one?
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0.
I'm still shocked that there was a version 11.0, 10.0 and stuff. Oh. Yeah. That's a pretty good first anime, I guess. Yeah, it's not really the best first anime for most people, but hey, if it got you to keep watching anime, that's great. I know, like, some people, if they watched the wrong first anime, they wouldn't be interested in anime at all ever again afterwards. So, hey, at least you watched something that kept you interested. That's great. That's awesome.
This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description.
Again, I'm pretty sure she just means her to
Professor
Asta.
Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here.
All good anime should traumatize you. It should stay with you forever. You should never forget it.
I am the source of your pressure.
So Akabe did a good job.
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Yep, that's what I've been saying.
Arlan, won't you accept my apology?
You got nothing to apologize for, is what he's trying to say.
I'll just have to show you more evidence.
Please don't, just let the boys
We know
talk.
the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Danheng to help you complete the trial of the mirror.
Okay, Sword Art Online is a good first anime for most people. Yeah, it's also great that you rewatch it and all the time. It means you really, really liked it. I'm very happy for you. It may not be my personal favorite, but hey, whatever gets more people to watch anime, I'm all for it.
I'm so sorry, Arlan. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Should you really be taking what Dan Heng says into serious consideration? You know, considering the fact that he left March with Arlan, Dan Heng was purposefully putting more pressure on Arlan.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
The footprint? Yeah, ID pass, I guess. Peppy's photo.
ID pass.
Yeah.
This isn't just any old station pass, is it? Huh? There's a very important photo on it.
Asta, I really think you're jumping to the wrong conclusions here.
Of Peppy!
Mm-hmm.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
Yeah, everyone likes Peppy. Asta?
No, Arlan. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy.
Playing holodisc?
It points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress.
Yeah, Asta's voice actor is really going for that bag, huh? She's really giving her money's worth. Damn, okay. Yeah, Sword Art Online does have its problems, but you know, it's entertaining. That's the whole point of anime and TV shows and movies and stuff. It's supposed to keep you entertained. So it's good that it did. What do you mean you don't like Peppy? Peppy's so adorable! Are you just not a dog person? I'm not a dog person either, but I cannot deny adorable Peppy.
You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him.
Go off, Asta.
I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlan, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
Her VA is really doing the most here. Wow.
My lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you.
No, Arlan, wait, I changed my mind. Let her keep talking.
I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description.
But Peppy's supposed to be barking. He's a dog. His barks are the why can't I speak right now? Okay, Peppy's barks are proof that he's still alive, and that is the most beautiful thing ever.
I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
I think he is upset with her right now. Let Asta speak more.
Arlan doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
I don't think Dan Heng told March that.
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress?
Yeah, I don't think Dan Heng told her that, Asta.
Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training.
Sure, March.
Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Arlan,
yeah, that's what he said.
Is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlan, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
I'm loving Asta's lines right now. This is amazing. Photo of Arlan's back? This is your final proof? Really?
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield.
Okay.
When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now...
I mean, it's his job.
I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, but also, I'm pretty sure that's not the part that Arlan minds.
Forgive me, Arlan.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
I was right!
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit.
Mm-hmm. She's known for doing that.
Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing.
Understandable.
Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of.
Why would she ask you to look for ancient documents? Would you know what an ancient document looks like?
Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Oh, I've actually never seen what Asta's VA looks like. Hold on, let me... Yeah, she looked cute. Huh. So, she also voices Mona. I knew about that. She also voiced Kagakure. Cool. And Miku. Cool. And Shinoa. That's also cool. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard the Owarino Seraph dub before, but it's cool that she voiced Shinoa. That's cool.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Okay, sounds hot. Okay. But let's be real. Sounding hot is kind of like a requirement for being a voice actor. That's why I can't be one. I don't sound hot at all.
Yes.
I sound like a child.
I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
Who wrote this journal anyway? And 36 strategies? Really?
Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Yeah, where did you even find that thing?
Sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
Bailu, her voice actor, actually, when I heard her like natural speaking voice, and she does sound hot, honestly. But like for her character as Bailu, of course, she does have to sound like a child. But her natural speaking voice is really hot. I'm gonna be real.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
This is just how I sound like naturally, so I can't. I don't know how to change my voice.
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions.
Yeah, now apologize to each other.
Right?
You guys need to communicate more, seriously. Yeah, use your brains
That's right.
more.
Hey, this is supposed to be a happy moment.
Anyway, Danhung was right.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
He basically called you annoying.
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Let me play too! I want to play with Peppy. Okay, come back soon. It's okay, Red of course. Take it. I don't mean come back immediately. Like, take your time. Ooh, cool. Okay, Arlan is now on the express. Peppy! Ugh. Peppy! Oh, this is the picture on Arlan's. Aww. When he got employed by the space station, he got his own radio car. She's so cute. No, leave me alone. I don't want to fight. Yeah. Just let me destroy things. Oi. I think I want to play just one more companion mission. Now, I don't know what is whose companion mission. This is... Okay, this is Hook. Natasha, Clara. This... No, I think this is for Lynx. Is this for Bailu? It says about the healer lady. But I thought we already did Bailu's with Dan Heng. I mean, with Imbiber de Lune. Huh. Maybe she gets an extra one because she's a standard banner character. Okay, this I'm pretty sure is Jingdu's. You know what? Because we were very recently in Bellabog, why don't we go back to Bellabog? Okay. I'll stop streaming after I'm done with Natasha's companion mission, but I want to see Natasha's companion mission. Natasha! Hello! It's been a while since I last saw you.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
You did not say what was written in the text. Okay, so, did you need help with anything?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
What is it?
According to my
Help me
patient
up your
records,
service.
there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
Kimas? No. Sounds suspicious.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
Generally speaking,
I was just making fun of the name.
Societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that.
So, you think it's a cult?
I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
You want me to help you take down a cult? Because, like, I've done that before, you know, with Sanctus Medicus and stuff. I could do that. You want me to go undercover? Do I need to be ill?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to.
Okay.
If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, if they're messing with you, they're basically messing with all of Wildfire, right?
Can I entrust you with this task?
Of course. No problem.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
I look forward to it, Doc. Okay, origin of the medicine. You got any more to say?
Are you hurt?
Oh.
Let me take a look.
Oh, we can ask her about the IPC stuff. Maybe later. Okay, so... time to take down another cult. This one also surprisingly related to medicine. Hello, are you part of a cult?
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Yeah, what's it to you? Who's Natasha?
Don't play dumb. I might be sick, but my eyes still work. Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
Yes, please.
What's the use? I'm terminal.
Oh.
Life will be over before I know it.
Oh, come on. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go for a follow-up visit. She could at least make you feel comfortable.
Of course not.
Oh.
I read it in a book.
So you Googled it? Seriously, you should be asking an actual doctor like Natasha for that first. God damn it.
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
This is why Googling your symptoms is not a good idea.
People in my situation, follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
I don't want to say anything. What the fuck?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge.
That's good.
She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Oh, yeah, this is Natasha's mission. I figured since, you know, we've been to Melbog recently, why not go back and see how the others doing? I think I will stop streaming after I finish Natasha's mission. But so far, apparently she wants us to check into some cult that's eerily like Sanctus Medicus. So, this should be fun. Appearances are more important than life. Okay, sure.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
Have at it. You won't change my mind.
Look, you're getting free medical care. Why do you not want to
Dr.
go?
Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who the fuck is Dr. Vash?
Natasha's brother.
What?
They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
She has a brother.
I heard he was a top student from the overall medical academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him.
Bellabog is a hospital?
I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Bellabog has a hospital? Wait, I thought it was just Natasha's. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that the overworld would have its own hospital. Damn. Natasha has a brother.
What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt.
Was? So, is he not a doctor anymore, or is he gone?
The underworld is always short on medical resources.
Mm-hmm.
They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Huh. Okay. That's suspicious. Natasha has a brother.
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Natasha had a brother. I stand corrected.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
Okay.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death.
What?
They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
Okay. So, theory time. Dr. Vash was good enough to be considered to be like an overworld doctor. If he was good enough to be considered for the overworld, this means that this happened before they were cut off. They cut off the underworld from the overworld, which means this happened before Branya was taken in and adopted by Kokolia, which means this happened while Natasha was the orphanage director, owner, whatever. I don't think they mentioned that she was already a practicing medicine back then. So maybe after her brother died and the underworld was cut off from the overworld, like they didn't have any other doctors around, Natasha took up being a doctor in honor of her brother. So I don't think she would be jealous about her brother stealing her patients if she wasn't a doctor back then yet. My anime starter pack. For isekai, well, that depends on what genre you like. If you prefer action, then yeah, Sword Art Online, I guess, is kind of an isekai. If you prefer romance, maybe something like Villainous Death Flags. I forgot what its full name is, but it's Hamefura. It's short named. That's good. Romance, again, if you prefer drama, Toradora is great as like a first like shoujo romance anime. But if you prefer comedy, Kaguya-sama, always a win, always great. Shonen, for someone who's never seen anime before this and like prefers more Western media, I guess it would be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like I think that's more like Western oriented. They don't use a lot of Japanese terms and a lot of Japanese names, so that could be a good that would definitely be a good first anime for most people. Seinen, Durarara, honestly, I love that. Like I used to rewatch that a lot. I don't know what happened, what's going on with the current plot. I know that the light novels are still ongoing, but Durarara is definitely amazing as a seinen. Okay, for other things like magical girl shoujo, of course there's Cardcaptor Sakura, there's Sailor Moon. Honestly, I prefer Cardcaptor Sakura over Sailor Moon, but there's a reason why Sailor Moon is so popular. So yeah, that would be good. For more like gory, like anime where everyone dies, then yeah, I guess Attack on Titan would be good. I wouldn't recommend Chainsaw Man because like it's only got one season out. It's not not a lot of people would like to get cut off like that. But Attack on Titan is basically over, so it could be good. Tokyo Ghoul, I recommend the manga over the anime because the anime they changed way too much. Yeah, so for Tokyo Ghoul would be good too as like a story where a lot of people die. Yeah, I can't really think of that many other genres right now. Yeah, SAO, Toradora definitely good. Bleach, yeah, Bleach I guess would be a good recommendation since it's also already over. But all of those episodes could be, you know, too much of a commitment for someone who's new to anime. Berserk, yeah, why didn't Berserk is a seinen, right? Hentai over, okay. King's Game, I haven't watched that, but I have heard it's good. It's on my to-watch list. Plastic Memories, I also haven't watched that. Yeah, for like trauma. Okay, yeah, so I've gotten Plastic Memories. Have I watched that actually? I'm trying to remember. I watched too many stuff. Okay, yeah, I haven't watched Plastic Memories, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch King's Game someday. Plastic Memories, maybe I'll watch it too if I have the time and if I remember. Yeah, again, okay, back to this. I don't think Natasha killed her own brother.
It's just a rumor. Don't take my word for it.
Don't worry, I won't.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Huh, anime. So it's the crying anime. I guess Anohana and Angel Beats also made me cry. I don't cry too much. I mostly cry over like anime that's focused like their main theme is death focused, you know, like Anohana, they had to say goodbye to a childhood friend. Angel Beats is basically like people who died too young, trying to accept that they have died and move on. Yeah, Overflow.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
Hold on a sec. Overflow. Okay. For hentai, I don't really know if this. I don't think I've watched that much hentai actually. The one anime that I know I watched that was definitely hentai and like not trying to be anything else was High School of the Dead. Like I watched that when it was coming out. I watched it weekly. I liked it. It was enjoyable, but I think that's the only like hentai focused anime I watched. Every other anime with hentai in it is just like, you know, it's like thrown into it, just a sprinkle of hentai. It's not like the main thing. For High School of the Dead, definitely. That was definitely hentai, and I watched it from like start to finish when it came out, and I regret nothing. Okay, Overflow. Honestly, now that I Google it, it looks like, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. I'm just comparing it to High School of the Dead in my head, and yeah, I don't think a lot of hentai anime do get to High School of the Dead's level. So yeah, I guess I could watch Overflow and not cringe. Oh, right. I'm done talking to you. Hello? Are you part of a cult?
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
I asked, are you part of a cult?
Ah, a follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, High School DxD. It's not that bad as a hentai anime. I mean, it knows it's the hentai anime, and it's not it is very shameless about it. So, you know, as like pure entertainment, pure hentai, it is good.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. You know, she always gives me a thorough checkup.
Ah, Overflow is that kind, huh? Okay, I'll still watch it. I mean, I don't really mind hentai. I need to get in a certain mood to enjoy it, but I would definitely, like, just watch it.
But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. No, I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, yeah, my grandmother was like this too. Like, even when she got really, really sick, she didn't want us to take her to the hospital or to the clinic anymore, and she just wanted to stay home. I feel you, old lady. But still, Natasha is really worried about you.
That girl's always trying to get me to take my medicine on time. I know her heart's in the right place.
She's just doing her job.
My husband had the same illness as me. But he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Listen, I will watch just about anything anyone recommends to me. I'll have my own opinions about it, but, you know, I'll watch it at least once. Mostly because, like, I don't really have anything, like, I really look forward to right now. Like, whatever's coming out. So, like, I'm open to anything at this point.
Then, one day...
Well, actually, I heard that yesterday the new Madoka Magica movie trailer came out, so that's one thing I'm looking forward to at least.
He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool.
Oh, poor lady.
I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
I will be careful when watching Overflow. I'll make sure I have headphones on and that no one else is around to see the screen. And Dr. Natasha is just worried about you.
Do you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
I don't think anyone who really loved you would want you to hurry up and die.
Kids today don't give up easily.
Solo Leveling, yeah, I haven't read that in a while actually. Solo Leveling and Omniscient Reader, I dropped it a long time ago because, like, I wanted it to have more chapters come out before I binge read everything. Yeah, those are two other things that I really should catch up on, huh?
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
Yay, I convinced one person.
Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Yeah, have you heard about this cult that's going around? The Mutual Aid Society?
Who?
Never mind.
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any Mutual Aid Society.
Yeah, and it's not like I dropped it. It was just that there was no, like, I didn't have the patience to wait for new chapters to come out. So, like, I basically put it on pause so that you know, I can read more chapters all at once. What is T-Bate? The beginning after the end? Ah. Honestly, for like light novels, I don't really go for light novels and webtoons. I don't really gravitate towards the popular ones. I prefer to like just scroll what's the most recent thing and see if there's anything interesting in there. I don't really scroll from like top of the week. The beginning after the end. Looks interesting. Is this like an isekai or something? I guess it is. Cool. Yeah. So, thanks for recommending me a bunch of new stuff to check out.
I should find another patient to talk to.
How are you finding all of these patients, Keyless, by the way? Did Natasha... I don't think Natasha gave you a list of people to talk to, right? How do you even know these people? Suspicious patient.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too? Or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What is that accent? Why do you have a random accent? What? You're pretty sharp.
You should head on back then. Thank Dr. Natasha for her concern.
I can't pinpoint your accent. What is that?
I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Gee, I'm through seeing her. Yeah, let's try to get at this guy's good side.
So you had a dispute with her?
Sure.
She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, and no real efficacy.
What? What do you mean, no real efficacy?
She tries to save everyone, which means
she
can't save anyone.
What?
In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out.
Okay, I guess I kind of understand in which if she gives medicine to everyone, not everyone will get enough of the medicine. But also, like, it's not like she has much of a choice. Well, she does now that the underworld and overworld are, like, connected again. But, you know, she was just trying to help you guys survive.
Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking.
Bones? Hold on, let me search that. Bones. Ah. So it got cancelled. Why? Did the author just lose interest, or like did no one want to publish it? Oh, okay, so according to Reddit, it was just a short story that's that was for a competition, so it may be like be continued someday. Cool, if it ever does get like an official publication and stuff, I'll read it.
Did you know Dr. Vash? His one
You're mentioning Vash again,
cheap,
huh?
and the results are immediate. You just need to be willing to take a little risk.
What risk?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
Yeah, so according to the Reddit that I found, it says that Bones actually won the competition. So yeah, it could definitely be serialized officially after this.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
What's the risk specifically? Sorry. Hey,
You're
I can't
smarter
speak.
than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all.
I mean, I get if you guys don't have another option, but you have Natasha. Well, if my theory is right and Natasha wasn't a doctor yet back then, I guess they don't have a choice.
People like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter.
I don't think I can give much commentary about this because like I've never had a serious illness like this. I didn't even get COVID, thank God. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself, knock on wood. Yeah, I didn't even get COVID, so I don't really know what it's like to live with a long-term illness. I can't really give much commentary on this.
Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
How did he die, though? Well, yeah, is his wonder medicine still around?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
I mean, I did tell you I have beef with Natasha, even though I was lying.
Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
C-I-M-A-S, Timas? Yeah, I mean, it's strange how they'd want like the medicine of a doctor that's already dead over Natasha, especially since she's also like giving out free healthcare and stuff. So like, is what the medicine that they have really that miraculous?
You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha, you hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
Yeah, sure. I won't tell Natasha, I promise.
Take this. It's the address.
Oh?
A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
Seriously, I can't place your accent, but it's weird that you have a different accent from everyone else in Bellabog.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next?
Tell Natasha!
The patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
No, go tattle. Yeah, I'll tell Natasha. Because like she was the one who asked me to check into all of this in the first place. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, she's the one who asked me to investigate this in the first place. Besides, I'm sure their consequences are just, you know, a fight. In which case, I could take them. I could take them.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
You did not say the same as what was written in the text. Yeah, so I found this.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients?
Oh, so it's not the medicine that he created, they're just recreating it from his notes. Okay.
Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
I'm gonna say you know what the risks of your brother's medication actually are, then?
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine.
What is this wonder medicine anyway? Is it radioactive
what
or something?
What left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
Ah, so it's basically just essential oils?
I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me.
I mean, I don't blame you for focusing on her assets.
If you're curious about
they are very
Vash's
nice
wonder
assets.
Medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Honestly, between Natasha's model in Star Rail and in Honkai Impact, I think I do prefer her in Star Rail. Because, like, at least she looks... I don't know, I guess it's just... I just prefer more colors because Natasha in Honkai Impact, her color palette was kind of monochrome. If I remember correctly, yeah, it was just black and red. At least with this, she has like white and also pops of green and stuff. Yeah, so she looks prettier in Star Rail, to me, personally. I prefer this. Oh, hello?
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine?
Natasha is your biological mother. Yeah, I think before this I've like I made the joke that Kafka is our biological mother that left us to our adopted mother Himiko. But hey, that theory could be true now that we know that Kafka does have some kind of relationship with the Trailblazer before this.
I know Dr. Natasha'S here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor.
I guess you're not above speaking ill of the dead. Good to know.
He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness.
Huh.
He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine.
But the other patient said that Dr. Vash personally asked him, like, how he's feeling and stuff. So, what, was he just a misogynist who didn't care about his female patients?
If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
I mean, I'm not sick, so I can't really say. You?
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it.
Okay.
People's doctor. That's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine.
So he's like a cult leader or a televangelist, just basically promoting his miracle cure all the time? Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing you've done this story quest then, if you know about the brother already. Huh.
The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
So, what is this miracle medicine that, I mean, what's it made of? Natasha? Do you know?
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Okay, this.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story.
Yeah, for the quests, I've only been doing the, like, adventure missions off-stream. Everything else I want to do on-stream because I feel like it's important for the characters and the plot. So I want to know more. Nut milk. Okay. I mean, she is technically a mother. She did used to run an orphanage, so... No, it's fine. Embrace your degeneracy. This is a safe space for all degenerates. Because I'm one of you.
I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he is a dead person. I don't have much of an opinion on someone I've never met.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
No problem. No problem, Doc. Please let this patient be close by. Okay. Oh, hello. You have the same colored hair as Natasha. Oh, she's standing next to the ore. Is that like a hint? Was Dr. Vash's medicine made out of the ores?
Who are you?
I'm a miracle doctor from... friend of Natasha.
And... who am I?
I don't know. Natasha didn't tell me your name.
Where's my husband? And where's my child?
What?
Where are they? You know where they are? Right?
So, did the wonder medicine give her dementia? Try and stay calm.
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows.
What?
Where did they go?
And there's no one around to look after this poor woman? They're just letting her walk around on her own?
Over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain.
Is that?
That
Oh.
poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Aw.
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman.
Why are you speaking like the disguised witch from Snow White? Oh, you moved? No, that mustn't have been really tough on you, huh? Especially with the babies. Well, I'm glad you're gonna be joining me more, but also, like, remember, take care of yourself, okay?
Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted.
Okay.
In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it?
Is this wonder medicine bleach? Because that's usually what televangelists use. So, is it bleach?
The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other.
Aww.
From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. They chose to roll the dice.
I don't think a child could have chosen anything. Most children are like too young to really understand what risks are. Especially health risks
Talking
and stuff.
about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can.
Okay, so she does have people looking out.
I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Yeah, I'm glad your babies are okay. That's good to hear, Redder Horse. Can I still talk to you? No? No, just the Lord. Natasha, why do you make me talk to someone so sad? Natasha!
I wish you all a journey that is free of... Did you speak to her?
Yeah.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
I've come to understand that it's probably bleach.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill.
Does his name rhyme with Batch?
The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold.
Huh.
He named his research project Blizzard Immunity.
Okay, I can see why that would be popular in Bellabog.
But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments.
So he preyed on the people in the underworld, then vulnerable people who basically didn't have a choice.
As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
And I'm guessing this made Natasha feel guilty for basically giving him access to her people.
Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
Yep, I figured as much. I never doubted Natasha.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects.
I'm guessing it's not that people didn't want to be his test subjects in the overworld. It's that he wasn't allowed to test on people because maybe the architects knew that his wonder medicine was bullshit.
On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die.
Okay.
I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that.
That's right. Most doctors would be completely straightforward about any risks you're taking with medication and stuff. And if the doctor themselves think it's too big of a risk, they won't let you take that medicine.
That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Sure, but I don't think, like, destroying or taking all of the wonder medicine would work. I think we need to, you know, get the recipe for it too.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope.
Yeah.
You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that.
The consequences being that less people would die, hopefully. Okay. I'm going now. Oh. This is... This is honestly surprisingly heavy. I definitely wasn't expecting a brother, but I most certainly wasn't expecting a brother that's like this. Hello? Oh.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
I'm here to buy?
Who are you trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel?
Okay, we're beating you up then.
She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
Yep, but she didn't say I couldn't smash you guys first.
Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Let's fight!
Let's go. Awaken, Dormant's blood-cleansing dragon.
Fight, fight, fight.
I sense a storm. Heavens, rise.
Actually, these guys are sick, right? Should we really be going all out against sick people? Yeah, we should. Okay. Oh.
Well,
Back up.
look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
I mean... I was about to say we steal trash all the time, but then again... Is that really something we want to admit to? Good night, Red Air Force. I'm gonna stop streaming after this, after I finish Natasha'S quest anyway. So, I'll see you later. Also, have a good Halloween if you celebrate that. I'm just passing through.
Oh, just passing through.
Where are you looking,
Now,
Kalis? Why is your head like
listen
that?
Here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society.
Chimas?
The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members.
Kalis, why is your head like that?
Sure you want to deprive them of that. Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you.
Yes, I am shameless.
The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat?
You guys would hopefully die less?
My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Not unless those patients end up dying anyway.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Yes.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
I mean, sure, I do want to destroy the medicine that I'm apparently currently staring at. But also, where's the recipe, huh? Give me that. I'll destroy that too.
The medicine thief.
Oh. Fight! Let's fight, let's fight. Yeah.
The strength. Heaven sent. Break. Too late to repent.
Yeah. Yeah. How dare you!
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah.
Sent a storm. Heavens, rise!
And we're done.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? Didn't you... one of those guys before said that Dr. Basha basically gave these away for free, right? So, you're basically going against your dead cult leader.
Moneymaker?
Oh, Natasha, you're here.
So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Well, that's to be expected.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
I wouldn't be messing with her if I were you. She is, you know, the leader of Wildfire.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
With help from Bronya, which she does have now.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
Natasha, you don't have to feel guilty about what your brother did. It's not your fault.
Oh, so stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
Oh, did you kill him?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Sure.
Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
Wait. I want to know, how did he die? You didn't tell me that yet.
I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Okay. Okay, I have to wrap this up quick. I have been summoned. Hopefully it's just a little bit left. Then I can... I gotta leave.
Where to now?
I gotta go pick up someone. Oh.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Yes.
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain.
Good.
Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
True. Preach.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
Why would she be jealous about losing patients if she doesn't ask for the patients to pay in the first place? It's not like she's losing money this way.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I still don't know what your
I understand
accent
your anger,
is.
but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment.
Basically, as the only doctor in the underground,
I will find
she's
a way
the
to
only one you
access
can't
more
trust.
medical
You can't
resources
trust.
and
Sorry.
help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
I'm sure Bronya would be more than willing to help.
I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Big shot. She ran an
Have
orphanage.
some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash.
Is that how he died?
I'm out of here.
I mean, is it really that bad if that guy died? Especially since he's been, like, telling everyone to trust the wonder medicine.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Nat.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
It just made me want to punch that guy, really. Are you okay?
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
Please
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
But I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been.
Okay, so I guess you guys came from the same orphanage then? I'm assuming they were orphans.
I actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me.
Oh, so he was a part of that family?
My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person.
Okay.
Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
Sounds unhealthy, but okay.
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
I mean, I'm not surprised that you assumed it was over, considering the fact that he's, you know, dead.
That's a long story.
Oh? He's not dead?
Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity.
But
he saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
I'll just let her talk.
I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me.
Yeah, I mean, he basically wants to, I don't know, forcefully make humans evolve? Or at least the humans in Belobog?
I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research.
Okay.
But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects.
Okay.
But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
That's not your fault, though.
I trusted Vash with all my heart. Funny, isn't it? And pathetic.
No, it's not.
When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off.
Okay.
There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash.
And I'm guessing you figured
In the
out how
end,
to handle
Oleg
Vash?
suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders.
Huh.
I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
So he's not technically dead, just banished? But if he's not welcome in the underworld or the overworld, then where could he have gone other than into the cold? Yeah, I think you two did the right thing, but also I think it would have been better if you just told his patients what he was doing.
The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer.
Ah, so he was his last lab rat?
His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
I mean, if he isn't dead, I'm pretty sure someone like Lynx would have seen him by now, right?
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Let's call it a day.
Okay.
Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Thank you. And that's all. That's it. Okay, sorry for this, but I really do need to go. I have to go pick up someone. Okay, so yeah, that was all. Wow, today we got through Kafka's story quest, we got through Arlan's, and we got through Natasha'S. That's great. So, I hope you have a good night's sleep, or a good rest of your day, whenever you are. Also, happy Halloween to whoever is celebrating it. I also know that Deepavali's coming up really soon. Diwali's coming up soon, so happy Diwali to whoever celebrates it. Anyway, that's all. Yeah, that's all. I gotta go. I really gotta go. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.